Welcome to your Place Informatics Town Visitor Data Dashboard demonstration. For today's demonstration, I will take you through the Visitor Spend page. Before we hop into that, just to recap, you will access this dashboard via your login credentials that have been previously provided to you and your team members. If you require any further access requests, please send that through to one of our team members. For today's demonstration, we will use Bath City Centre as our selected location. We will navigate through to Visitors Spend and click through. You will now see a navigation bar at the top of your screen, which gives you the opportunity to select into Location Customer Spend Indices. As mentioned, the location will always appear at the top left-hand side of your screen. We will look at the Location Customer Spend Indices for this demo, and you have the ability to view and export your datasets. Important to note that the spend data is indexed to January 2023. Our spend data is based on sampled credit and debit card transactions by location. We also revise our spend data quarterly to ensure accuracy as further datasets become available. For the purposes of this demonstration, we are looking at May 2025. The first section we will navigate through is your total spend indices. Here you will see the month, which is in this instance May 2025, compared to May 2024. You will see that we provide you with the year-on-year percentage change for the specific location, the region, which is the year-on-year percentage for Southwest in this instance, and then the UK year-on-year percentage. The indices we'll look at is total spend value, total volume of transactions, the ATV, and ARPC. ATV refers to the average transaction value, and the ARPC refers to average revenue received per card holder. When you navigate to a bit lower down the page, you will see the sector spend indices. The sectors that we have identified to analyze is grocery, fashion, food and drink, entertainment, health and beauty, tourism, and general retail. For all our datasets, in this instance, we are comparing May 2025 to May 2024. And for consistency, it is the year-on-year percentage for the location, the region, and the UK. Scrolling a bit further down, we will have the opportunity to analyze the year-to-date spend data by sector. You also have the ability to select an individual sector to analyze. Because of the data intensity of this dataset, this data may take up to 20 seconds to load in. Once your data has loaded, we have the ability to see the monthly spend and transaction indices across all sectors. If we selected an individual sector, all these graphs would change according to the relevant sector which has been selected. From the first chart, you can see that we are comparing the total spend value versus the total volume of transactions across the month January, February, March, and so forth. For all these visuals, you have the ability to download an image, either PNG, JPEG, SVG, or PDF. Also, a data set via JSON, CSV, etc. Or you can simply print. Looking across, we now see the monthly spend and transactions average year to date. This dataset reflects the total spend value average and the total volume of transactions average. Scrolling further down, you are now able to see the total spend value index across all sectors, and you can toggle between the total spend value and total volume of transactions. Keeping the same flow, we can see at the next graph total spend value for May 2025 versus May 2024, and that's looking at the year-on-year percentage change across all sectors. We can toggle between the total spend value, total volume of transactions, and we can choose to look at these indices either year-on-year or year-to-date. We can select the button on the right hand side and it will take us right to the top of our screen. We will now go through the view and export datasets. The top gives you an indicator of where you could navigate to very easily from these blue blocks over here. So we will look at the location spend indices for all sectors. All our tables follow the same flow and format. Spend value index year on year for the months across the year. We will look at spend value index, total transaction index, average transaction value, and the average revenue per card holder. For each table, you have the ability to toggle between table view and graph view. Again, to reiterate, you have the ability to export or download your image, data, and print. We are now looking at the location-specific spend indices for the year-on-year percentage change for spend value index 2024-2025, transaction index, average transaction value, average revenue per card holder. The location customer spend indices for all sectors gives us a view of Bath City Centre, the spend value index for May 2025 versus May 2024, the year-on-year change, which was in this instance has decreased by 5, the year-on-year percentage change, which is negative 4.2%. The total transaction index for May was 105, for May 2024 117. The average transaction value provided for May 2025 versus May 2024, we can see that that has increased by 6.5%. The average revenue per card holder from May 2024, which was at £109, has now moved up to 115 for May 2025. The regional spend indices for all sectors follows the same flow. And finally, the UK spend indices follows the same flow as well. If you would like to quickly navigate to the summary page, you will select the click back to summary button. And that brings us to the end of our navigation for our location customer spend indices page. If you require any further information or have any queries at all, please feel free to reach out to any of our team members who are more than happy to assist you. Thank you for your time.